All right. Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and this is the second half between LA and New York. And as you can see, New York is winning 4-0. You got New York got score in the first minute, score in the 9th minute, a score in the 30th minute, and a score just at in the extra time of the first half. Um, we are going to start the second half, but first we're going to make some substitutions, and I need to get clarification on some the idea with the red, blue, and green tokens. And I'm going to have 2 substitutions for LA, and we'll delve into that when I get back. I got to get the Soccer Blast instruction manual. Just a second. All right, I'm back. I got the instruction manual. So, and I'm looking at here midfielders and 1 defensive man. The defensive man has 2 assists, so that's a no go, which leaves us 3 men as far as to change. So we'll see here. We're going to swap out Maklovich and put in Cook. And so he's given a blue chip. Okay. Okay. And we're going to have to put we're going to take out McAllender, and we're going to put in John Mason. And he will get a blue chip as well. And he is in a different chip, a different position. So that's a red chip. I'm sorry, that's a red chip. So that would be a red chip for Mason. Okay. And that will take pretty much, there's only one other person to sub out for and that's Koken is the only one left on the bench to be used. Okay. All right. And that will take care of substitutions for LA. And we can do a preliminary test of the camera. Yay, my camera. And we will get the second half rolling. Okay, so let's go down and check out the camera. All right, that's good. And hold on another second. I have to get another notebook. Sorry about that. I had to get a notebook to put for recording my information. LA gets the ball in the 46th minute, and we will roll. Okay, that's a 4, and that is 7, which is a lull, and that'll be for 4 minutes. Basically, a lull or midfield battle. I'm saying lull because that's hockey blast terms, and I'm getting ready to learn that next. 4, and we are looking at hard quality. So let us take a look at hard, and we are looking at the top. One for LA, 1, 2 for New York. So that will be a turnover to New York in the 50th minute. Okay. New York ball. And that will be a 3 and a 5. That means that's 1 chip lost and 5. Okay. All right. And that is an 8. And I believe that is build up. It is. And that will be star. It's 4. And that's to 1. That will be an attack for the attack for New York in the next minute. Okay. 1. 4. And we have a 5 for New York, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that beats that. So that's good. And 1, that beats that. So it's on target. And with an on target of 5, it says 04 or 05 shoots. And that will be 05 will shoot. '05 will shoot. And New York ball. We know '05 is shooting. And let's roll. Wait a minute. It's 1. Okay. And we've got 1 is the assist person. And we're looking at the 9. And we've got 4, which is equal to. So that's good. And 5 for on target, and that is higher. That is a goal. So New York gets their 5th goal of the game, and that is Smith. And the assist is by Field. Hey, Dwayne, good to see you. This is the second half, and you just missed a goal, man. You missed goal 5. 5 for New York. New York 77 and LA 77. This is the team that has Pele on it. And Pele scored the first goal of the game in the first minute. But his team has just been pouring it on. And we're in the 51st minute. I made 2 substitutes to start the second half for LA, and that really hasn't helped. But I'm trying to help LA do better. Yeah, I know that. Here's what I know. Okay, when you what I understand is, okay, say there's 4 triangles, okay, and I roll a dice. My dice roll is 4. That's equal to or less. That means that this 4 is good. If it would have been higher than the 4, if you would have had a 5 or a 6, then it's a defended attack. 4 or less, it's good. 5 or 6, it's not good. Now, same goes with the stars. Say I add up the stars and I've got 2 on shot and 3 on assist, that's 5. Well, if I roll a 5 or less, the shots offensively on target. So if I have 5 stars and it's 5 or less, that shot is on target. The only way you're not on target with offensively is if it's a 6. Now, when you look at the goal person, which is on target, if it's a 3, in this case, if it's a 3, because you'll see that on target is 3, if it's a 3 or less, that's a save. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, that is a goal because it's above the rating. And that's what I've gathered from like Steve Tower and my note. If you looked at, I think it was the last one, my last episode, I talked about a letter I got from Keith Avalon. It might be been not the last episode, but the episode before that, which would be 167, when I showed my tokens. I talked about a letter I got, and Keith was saying, "Hey, you're getting this wrong." But see, that's what I like about the community. If I'm doing like red, white, and blue, and I'm getting Rob's uh, pedal to the metal wrong, I mean, I know I got you and Rob to say, "Hey, that's not right. This is the way we do it." And that I have modified Rob's pedal to the metal to where if on a roll, if you roll a 6, then uh, you have to go through the entire train to figure out if if you've wrecked or if you've not wrecked type thing. But that's my personal modification. Rob doesn't do that. It's like you pass 3 and go on. For me, it's like you do a quality check to see if you've wrecked or not wrecked. If you pass it, then you go that many spots. If you fail, then you're out of the game. It's like a wreck. But that's my own personal modification to Rob. It's just to make it a little bit more. It's like, to me, it's like, well, if you're passing all these guys and you get a 6, there should be some sort of penalty for possibly getting a 6 or speeding too much, and that only happens when you get a 6 on the pedal to the metal for me. Uh, if it's yeah, but that's just me. Um, so 5, you're okay. 6, you have to roll for the idea of a possible spin out or possible wreck. You know, um, can't have too much of a good thing. So um, and since you're here, these are my tokens uh, for that I got from Travis Jansen with regards to Soccer Blast. I'll actually, since I'm pulling them away, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Over here, this is for the person that's taking the shot. The orange one is for your assist person, and that is who has control of the ball. Um, and that last goal took us to the 52nd minute, which is where we are now, I'm going to continue on. New York is up 5-0 right now. So let's go back down to and roll our dice. Let's see who. Okay. Okay. The dice. That will go to LA since it's we got a dot. LA gets the ball. They will swap out 5. That is 7 is a midfield battle, or basically in Hockey Blast terms, a lull. So that's 5 minutes more go by. That will get us to the 57th minute. We are looking at tactics here. So let us go look and see tactics. New York 1, 2, 3, 4. LA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means in the 57th minute, LA has the ball and they will go on attack. So let's see. Okay. 5 is swapped out for LA. And it is a 10. And 1, 2, 1, 2. And Best has 3. That is 5. That is 5 there. So it is equal to. So that means offensively it's good. Now we check the squares for New York and see if it's good defensively. If it's if it's more than, they have more than 3, if they have 4 squares or more, and then it's no go. 1. I mean, 1. Yes, this is higher than their square, so it is on target. It's on target, and for 9, LA will, their number 1 person will shoot. And on the next roll, we will see who gets the assist. But for this, the 0-1 person shoots. For now, the 0-1 person is the shooter. Let's roll for the. Okay, their 2 person gets swapped out, which means they lose the red chip. And the 2 person will be the assist person for this particular shot. So let's put that there. So we have 5. We have 5. So when we roll this again, it will have to be 5 or less on the black die. And it is less than 5. And Malkovich, as far as on target, it has 3 stars. So that is a goal. It's a goal for LA. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, wrong way. Um, we're looking for New York's. Their guy is 4, and it is a 4, so that is equal to. So that will be a defended shot. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. That will be a defended shot. Um, and we roll, and on the defended, that's gathered in by defense 4. So that means that New York will get the ball. Um, it says gathered in by defense 4, so that means New York gets the ball. And that takes us to the 58th minute. And you see, I made a little mess ups here and there, but I figured it out. I corrected myself. Um, it's something that I'm still learning this game. After about 40 games of FC Cincinnati, I probably got to get it down real well. But I've still, but I'm learning, Dwayne, and if you can correct yourself, that's while it's happening. That's what your audience likes. It's like, hey, I made a mistake. I should have been looking at I should have been looking at the green goalie, because the team that's shooting is the red team, which is LA, instead of looking at the New York side of things, which would have been the same team, and that definitely would have been a goal. So, yeah. So, but it happens. You just kind of make adjustments on the fly and go on. And that will take us to the 58th minute with New York having the ball. Let's go down to the all right. Let's see. So we'll swap out 3, and that is a 5. That will be a referee check. Okay. All right. This is a ref check, so I will roll the dice. Okay, we'll swap out 3 first of all. And being as this is the second half, both sides are neutral, and we're looking at 9. It says roll die, a 1 to 3 offsides called. Otherwise, goalkeeper must make spectacular save off great chance by 0-1. So let us take this. And offsides if it's 1 to 3. And that is a 5. So 0-1. 0-1 will get the shot. He's got 2 stars, but it's spectacular save. So we will go to the spectacular save chart. Right. Okay, swap out 3. Spectacular save. And we are looking at the red team. The red team has 1 star on spectacular save. and it is a 6. It says 3 stars or better saved, otherwise a goal. So we have a goal by Field. And that makes the score of the game. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-0 in favor of New York. And we're at the 59th minute. All right. And that is a 4. So, and that is New York ball. That's a 4. So we'll swap out 4s. And it's an 8, which is, yeah, you have a good evening too, Dwayne. And I hope whatever you're doing tonight goes off as planned. We have a build up here, the hard quality, and New York has 2, and New York has 2, and LA has 2. Dot means New York will get the ball, no dot LA. And that is New York. And this will be an attack for New York. And that will be in the that was a build up. So that will be an attack in the 60th minute. Okay. Let's roll the dice. Swap out 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, and that will be on target. And that is an 8 on target. 8 is 0-1 shoots. And let us see who the assist player is. And the assist player here is Morris, which gives them 4 stars. Okay. 3 is good. And we're looking at the red team. This is an on target that is higher than the 4. So that is good. And 2 was the. Wait a minute. I did that wrong. It's still good. It's 2 is the person that's the assist. And 1 was the. Wait a minute. Okay. Field is the assist. Pele is. Field is the shot. Pele is the assist. That's 3. That's equal to. That's good. And on target is 4. So we are going to be rolling on the goal chart to see if it is a goal or not. Okay, swap out 1. Hunt will be taking the shot, not Field. And we've got a 5 on the goal chart. Blasted in from close range. Hunt gets the goal. And the assist is by Pele. And that makes the score of the game 7-0 in favor of New York. And we go to the 61st minute. This will be LA's ball. Swap out 1. We've got a 5, and that will be a ref chart. Okay. Let's go to the ref chart. The ref chart here, the referees are neutral. No hostile or friendly referees just yet. Swap out 2 for LA. Sorry, didn't move it up there. And we're looking at number 10 on the ref chart. Defensive foul, hard player shown yellow card, offense gets direct free kick. So we have our first beep, 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 yellow card. We're looking for a hard player. And we got Hurt and Morals. Only way to do this, the dot will be Hurt. The no dot will be Morals. So let's roll for that. All right. And that's no dot. So Morals will get the yellow, be shown the yellow card. And and that's on, that was on the defense. So LA will get a indirect free kick. So LA still has the ball. In the 62nd minute. Swap out 3. And this is a 9. 9 is a sideline battle for 2 minutes. We will roll to see who gets the out of bounds ruling. And it is a 3, which is a rebound check, which is the circle check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So this will be a New York ball. All right, New York ball. Let's roll. Okay. Swap out 5. So as far as I know, he still has the chip, pretty much. Smith is the player in question. And we've got an 8, which is a build up. And we're looking at tactics. 4 for New York. 4 for LA. Dot will be New York, no dot LA. And that means that New York has the ball. So that will be an attack for New York. Okay. 1 and 3 are swapped out. And we have definitely more than 1. And that is defended because there are 3 squares with LA now. So that is defended. And we've got a 4 on the defended. 05 wide. Smith and defense 3. So that means it will be LA's ball. LA's ball. All right. Okay. That's 5. And we've got a 10, which is a tackle. And believe it or not, there are no. Okay, otherwise it says advance continues. So this will be still be, this will be failed tackle. And it will still be LA's ball in the 67th minute here. Swap out 1. And we've got a 3. And the 3 is highlight reel. Okay. Okay, swap out 3. And we're looking at 5 on the highlight reel. Okay. We're looking at 5 at the highlight reel. Home die. Home green die, which would be the 3. And in this case, that is Dmitrievich. Player not called for clear infraction. Visiting player argues with referee. Referee now hostile to visiting team offense. Home gets possession. So referee is hostile to visitors. So they are hostile to the LA team, and New York gets the ball in the 68th minute here. Okay, we swap out 3. got a 7, which is a midfield battle for 3 minutes. And we are looking at strong. LA only has 1. And New York has 2. So this will be New York attack. Okay. Let's roll. 4 and 5 swap out for LA. Okay. And it is a 9. And let me show you the dice here. We're needing higher than 4 triangles. I mean, needing 4 or more triangles, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're needing 5 or basically 5 or less on the squares. We got 1. We only have 1 square, so that is higher than any squares. So that is on target. And an on target 9 is 01 shoots, which would be the hunt. Okay, let's see who the assist person might be. That would be 2, and he gets swapped out. Pele gets swapped out for Soro. So Soro will be the on target and the assist man. So we've got Soro cuts it in half, and Hurt has basically 2 on shot. Half is 1, and then he has 2 scissors. So that's basically 0, but for our purposes, that means 1. I agree with like Steve Tower that 1 is the lowest you can have. Swap out 5. Still got a yellow card here. And we are looking at, he needed to have a 1, and that is way higher, so that is defended. And on the defense of 8, 0-2 wide, and 0-1 if he's got it, and he does. It's a circle, so the ball goes to LA. Okay, LA, and we are in the 72nd minute. Okay, and swap out 3. We've got a 6, which is a take on. We're looking at the 3s, and we are looking at strong quality. And Dmitrievich has it, and LA's person doesn't. So that will be a turnover to New York. Right. Swap out 2. And we've got a 10, which is a tackle. And there is one square, so that will be a turnover to LA. Three is swapped out. We've got a 3, which is a highlight reel. Okay, highlight reel. Okay. Swap out 3. And we're looking at 9 at the highlight reel. Visiting uh, visiting green die, which is 3 in this case. Player not called for obvious infraction. Home player argues with referee now hostile to home team. Visiting team gets ball. Wow. So wow, guys, we're at the 75th minute. LA's got the ball, and the refs are hostile to both sides. It's like, oh, wow. What else can you expect here? Okay, let's go back to the field. And LA's got the ball. Right. Okay, swap out 2. We've got a 9, which is a sideline battle. And that is for 2 minutes. And let's re-roll the green dice. And that is a 2. Looking for the rebound quality. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will easily be for. So will easily be for New York. That will be New York's ball. Okay, roll. Swap out 5. Okay. We've got a 10, which is a tackle, which means that will be a turnover. LA ball. Okay. Swap out 2. And we've got a 6, which is a take on. And that's 4 and 2. And we are looking at 2, which is touch. Yeah, it's touch. And Pele has it. And New York, the LA guy does not. So that will means that it will go to New York. Right. 1 and 2 swapped out for LA. Okay. And we've got a 3, which is a highlight reel. Okay. Let's roll. It's 3. And we've got a 6 on the highlight reel. It says offensive green die player. And New York is on offense here. Use injury rating to determine the length of injury. If green die, and it's not, it's this happens right just before we're supposed to make mandatory substitutions. And number 3 will come out of the game so Breckenbauer will come out of the game, and shoot, Mifflin comes in, and he will have a red dice because there's no symbols on his card. I believe that's the way it works. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a green dice. Yes, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. That's a green dice. Red is only if you're making a substitution with a player that doesn't play in that position. So that is green dice. You'll see green dice. And that will take care of New York's substitute. Actually, what they're going to do is they're also going to take out their yellow card defender, and they will put in Charlie Aitken. Put in Charlie Aitken. So they will make 2 substitutions, and yeah. So and he's on the bottom of the pile, so I don't know if that means he gets no stars or what. I mean, no chips or not, but we'll leave it like that. And we'll go to the 80th minute. And I'm not actually. Let's see. Kickstart. Let's look at injury. There's no check or check plus or X, so he's injured. Let's see how many he's injured for. He's injured for this game plus 3 more, so Beckenbauer basically will not be able to be used for the next game. So, because I do have one more pregame I want to do before I do FC Cincinnati stuff, and we're at the 80th minute with. Let let me see something here. So I'm assuming that New York still has the ball. Okay, so swap out 4 for LA. And we've got a 10, which is a tackle. That will be a turnover to LA. Swap out 1. That's going to be a tackle, and that will be a turnover to New York. Swap out 3. Loss of chip, and that is a 4. And that will be home field advantage. So that will be an attack for New York. Swap out 3. Okay. We need, let's see how many triangles we got. 1, 2, 3. 3, that is equal to, so that is good. And that is higher than the square, so that will be on target. On target 7. 01 shoots. Okay. So Hurt will be at least him. Let's see, 4 swap out. And yes, that's just going to be for 01, which means they have 2 stars. So let us look here. So 2 stars. We've got 4. So let's see here. Black die higher than shot or assist, which there's only one guy. So this will be saved. This will be a saved under saved. And 8 under save. It's collected by the defensive player 5. So this will be LA's ball. So it'll be turnover, LA's ball. Swap out 4. And we've got a 7, which will be a midfield battle for 4 minutes. 4. And we're looking at I'm sorry. We're looking at hard on this one. 1, 2. 2 for LA. 1, 2, 3 for New York. So that will be New York goes on the attack here. Swap out 5. We've got a 10. 1, 2, 3. So that will be. So it has to be 1, 2, 3. So that is being is 4. Let me check my chart. That's higher because we only have equal to, if black die is equal to or lower than triangles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 3. That's lower than black die is higher than the amount of triangles, so that is defended. And so this will be a defended attack. And on a 10 on the defended attack, this will go to 03 if they've got a square. I mean, if they've got a rebound circle, and they do, so that will be LA's ball. Okay, LA's ball. Swap out 4. And we've got 3, which is a highlight reel M. Okay. We've got a 6 on the highlight reel. It says offensive green die player injured, removed from game. So we've got another offensive player, and this is LA. And so this will be on 1. And I believe I said that Koken. I believe I said that Koken was the only one left, and he's a midfielder, so he would be get a red chip because he's playing in a different position. And he's got a check, which means that he's out just for this game. So, and that's their third substitution. And so LA still has the ball. And we're in the 89th minute. It's a 5. Swap out. 3 will be highlight reel M. Another highlight reel. And let's look at the highlight reel. Swap out 5. We get a 4 on the highlight reel. Visiting player called for foul, argues with referee, says referee now friendly to home team offense. Unfortunately, that's nice, but unfortunately, the referee is hostile, and that can't be the case here because a goal hasn't wiped away the hostility yet. So basically, not applicable. We'll put that will take us to the 90th minute with LA having the ball. Swap out 5, and that is a 10, which is a tackle, and that will be a turnover. And let's see how much extra time we get. We get 6 minutes of extra time. New York has the ball. And that is a 9. That will be a sideline battle for 2 minutes. We will roll 6, and that is the home team gets the ball. So New York will get the ball with 3 minutes left to go in the game here. That is swapping out 2, and that will be 2 minutes of, let me see here. Yeah, that's going to be 2 minutes of midfield battle. And we are looking at touch for the quality. And that will be New York's ball. Okay, New York's ball, 2 minutes to go. Swap out 2. And that says a midfield battle. And that's for 2 minutes. And that will be the end of the game. Okay, so you just witnessed the end of the game. And we had 1, 2, 3. We had 3 additional goals in the second half, and New York won this one 7-0. Yeah, exactly, 7-0 New York. I'll go over recap the scoring drives here. In the first minute, Pele got a goal. In the 9th minute, Morris got a goal. In the 30th minute, Alberto got a goal. And in the extra minute of first half play, Hurt got the goal. In the 51st minute, New York got a goal. In the 58th minute, New York got a goal. That was Field. In the 60th minute, Hunt got a goal. And that was the last goal made in the 60th minute. And that it was pretty much all New York this game. I've decided that my next game will be New York versus Chelsea. And I'll let the decider dice decide who is the home team and who's the away team. but I will have New York versus Chelsea. See how that goes down. And that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. You take care. Have a good evening. Subscribe if you like what you see. Turn on notifications. Write any comments in the doohickey down there. Even if you see mistakes that I made, that hey, this wasn't right, that wasn't right, put them down there. I'll read the comments in that. But until next time, take care. And I think what I might do next time is take a break from Hockey Blast and try some. I mean, not Hockey Blast. That's what I'll be do next. I'll do Hockey Blast instead of Soccer Blast, and if that's the case, it'll be USA versus Poland. So until next time, guys, take care.